There are probably 3 reasons why you're here. Kiske, Say Jam, or this.
Big bull bash. This is going to be damage. This is going to be damage. At the wall. Yeah. Gives up a little bit just to be able to eat. Oh, huge. No burst. It's too bad that he had to RC there. He's not going to be able to kill off this, but it's still going to be a ridiculous amount of return.
Sin is a neutral madman with the most consistently high damaging combos in the game. He boasts great pokes, strong Okuzemi, and has tons of safety. However, with this, he has his own resource meter that acts similarly to Nagoriyuki's blood gauge. You as the player will need to keep a tab on it if you're going to be effective with him. Sin's gauge is called the calorie meter or the food gauge. The gauge can go up to 16 in terms of pips, but he starts with 10 pips at the start of every round. Every time you do a special move outside of leap or still growing, you lose 1 pip. Every time you cancel into a special move into a special move, it costs another pip. If you run out of pips, Sin will go into a stun state that leaves him wide open for the opponent's attacks. 5P is a simple poke that gatlings into everything. Good as an anti-air but a whiffs on crouching opponents. 5K is a good poke that helps you get into pressure when at range. You can gatling into 2D for some hit confirms into combos. Unlike other characters, Sin's close slash is mostly used for combos. Otherwise, you can use it as a risky interrupt option on the opponent's offense. Far slash is the neutral for Sin. Used mostly as a poke, you can buffer into Beak Driver and mash afterwards for a meterless combo, or into RC for a big damage combo. 5H is just combo filler. It has 2 hits, first mid and the second is low, but not much use outside of combo filler. 5D once again is standard. The difference for Sin is that the move is much safer at -3 but has a half-second startup. 6P is a god tier anti-air and it makes it your go-to for that exact reason. On hit it gives you huge damaging combos. 6H is a +2 on-block move that sends Sin forward across the screen. This will be used for many of his Blockstrings as well as his hit confirms into combos. 2P will be used as your mash button up close as it is as fast as normal. It is plus on block which allows him for tick throws and to start his offense. It can also be used to start his combos. 2K is a plus on block low that starts some combos. Unfortunately, the scaling on the combo with this move will be quite bad. 2S is a move that looks like a low but isn't. This move is basically far slash but a tad worse. However, the saving grace of this move is that it hits characters that try to low profile far slash. 2H is Sin's best combo starter. A fun fact about this move is that you should always cancel this move on the second hit. The reason is due to the combo scaling of the third hit when it lands. Use this mostly for punishes for DPs and supers, and the occasional frame trap with 2K. 3K is a whack low. It has a huge hitbox that can only be gatling into 6H. This is best used as a meaty on the opponent's wake up. 2D is an egregious sweep. It is used to convert strings into combos, but it is also 0 on block. This means that it's also good to end Blockstrings with as well. Jump Slash is your go-to air normal as it has a good hitbox and gatling options to convert into full combos. Jump H can be used as an instant overhead because it can hit people on block while rising, but it is also very hard to block because it hits multiple times, making a situation where you have to guess how many times the move will hit in the air. Jump P and Jump K are your standard air-to-air moves. Jump 6H is a decent air-to-air as well, but comes with more hit stun and a vacuum effect which allows you to extend combos. You'll mostly use this for combo filler. Most people will call this the instant overhead move, which is only half true. While you can do jump dust instantly while rising, the move itself has an 18 frame startup, which is slow enough for your opponent to react to. I'd say use this as a delayed overhead and a jump in, or as throw bait. Hawk Baker is Sin's DP. Technically this move is safe on block since he can cancel it into any special he wants. Doesn't have a great hitbox, which can cause it to whiff sometimes, so watch out for that. A quick note is that his DP is quite important for his combo game. The DP has a sort of clean hit property, which you can tell by the color the opponent is flashing on hit. If the color is blue, then it's a regular hit and has a small launch. If the color is red, then it is a clean hit that launches higher and has less scaling. To get the red one, you have to hit the move at point blank range. Peak Driver is Sin's infamous move. It is a huge move that leads to huge damage on counter hit, destroys projectiles in the air, and is used to end combos. Holding down the move makes it more plus on block and changes the properties on hit. The H in the input can be mashed for extra combo damage, but also costs a lot more gauge. Bull Bash is a long-ranged overhead that is mostly used for combos and to catch jumps. Can't really be used as a mix-up or pressure tool due to the fact that it has a half-second startup and the fact that it is also minus 19 on block. Elk Hunt is a low-profile slide attack that also hits low. You can use this in the end of strings due to the fact that it is minus 0 on block. It is very useful in the neutral. Leap is a command jump that he stole from Billy. The move sends Sin jumping in the air, which allows him to do his air normals for combos or pressure. The P version sends him higher, and the K version sends him further. You can also hold back or forward to change the trajectory of the move. Still Growing, aka Eat, is how you fill the food gauge up after using it. You'll want to use this after Beak Driver or Sweep to gain back spent meter. If you eat with 7 pips or less, it will reset it to 10. If you have more than 7, you will gain 3 pips. Vulture Seize will pretty much only be used for combos as it's bad at everything else. You'll probably only use this after Jump D or in an air combo to confirm into Beak Driver. RTL or Ride the Lightning is similar to Kai's, but he can control the direction of it. After the first hit, pressing a direction in H will send Ride the Lightning in that direction up to 2 times for a total of 3 hits. Use this at the end of combos to get a little extra damage, or use it in some niche combos as an extender. Voltic Dane is a slow projectile that hits 5 times. It will mostly be used for Okizeme setups and pressure, but it can actually be used in air combos. Your game plan with Sin will be basic as hell. You'll be using his big normals to control the neutral, and once your opponent starts to get impatient, he'll get smacked by some of your buttons. Once they get scared by this, you'll want to get into your opponent's face and start to hit them with Blockstrings. This will build a lot of risk gauge, which if they get hit afterwards, they basically die. Otherwise, if they get hit regularly, they'll also eat a lot of damage. Alright, someone in the comments asked for this, and since Sin's Blockstrings are easier to explain and to show off, I decided to add this section to the guide, so enjoy. When Sin gets a knockdown either off throw or Beak Driver, Sin can simply employ the use of a safe jump with leap into jump slash or heavy slash. Doing this allows a 50-50 mix-up with jump H to jump D for a double overhead, or jump H to 2K for an overhead into a low. You can also do jump H into a tick throw if you're feeling ballsy. Keep in mind that if you eat after the beak driver, you'll lose this mix-up opportunity, so choose your options carefully. Many of Sin's combos are universal, but he can end these combos in a few ways. First things first, you will need to determine how much food gauge you have to spend. His full combos often cost you around 5 to 7 pips to perform, so keep that in mind when you use these combos. Secondly, you will have an option of 3 types of enders: Oki, damage, and food. For every combo that ends with beak driver, you can choose to do a late cancel into leap for the safe jump, or do eat to lose the Oki but gain the meter back. For the damage ender, after the 6H, you can do the following combos. And that's the end once more. A reminder that this guide is not the definitive article and that I will always encourage you to expand past this video and learn as much as you can. If you have any questions or character requests, let me know in the comment section. Thank you all for a whole 100 subscribers, and see you later.